sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Minnesota Vikings. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing at the outset, it's Howard. He's going to air one out right away. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's 1st and 10. Send a man in motion right. First down, another run by Hunter. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. They pick up 17 through the air. For a Rams first down. 38-yard line.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run with Hunter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2nd and 11. They're going to go play action with Howard. That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Williams in motion. Slot man gonna move in motion left. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll talk things over before third down. From the gun, it's Howard. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The 18-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, L.A. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Howard to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. Hunter is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the whiskey guy trying to feel alive.
Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right after the line of scrimmage.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
2nd and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Come on, brother. We ready for that. Come out in the 5 wide and go to with a halfback. We ready for that, brother.
Materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here goes that. Crazy. What's up? Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Pick up there of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Hey, Garfield.
Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
All right, so anytime you're
line.
facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle by the Patriots. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Ball on the
47-yard
47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
So after 1, the Rams out to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here goes that. Hey, here you go. Here. Motion, pump. Hey, five. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Great fist. It's there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, what's that? You there.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this is too far out in front. It was incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Crazy. Hey, here goes Sadat. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Throwing now is May. That's complete. He's got it to Hopkins. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Crazy. Yep, 45. Here we go.
They'll go. Here's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vikings. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
Ready.
Williams in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Third and 11. To the air, Howard. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. They covered 51 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
That is caught. And the Rams go to the first and goal. It takes it all the way down to the 2.
This has been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this.
On the set.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Check 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Keep it on the ground with Hunter. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Ready? Rocco 80. Go, Rig, go.
A tight end in motion now. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout to talk things over before third down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
And goal.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. They'll go. And it's Hunter. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned in the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. What's that? Eddie, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You're gonna sit.
To throw is May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
Vikings.
14 on the pickup. First down, Minnesota.
44-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Forced to his right. He's going to try it here again. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 32 yards. First and 10.
Crazy, crazy. Eddie, what's that? Five.
May to the air once more. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
His kick is perfect. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This will be taken in at the 2. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
To about the 34-yard line. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Hey, here goes front. Ready, what's that? Bravo.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run from.
And a nice throw. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
2nd and inches.
You're on the ball. Hey, great job. Hey, ball. Check. Lucky. Crazy.
To throw now. May. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
82.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
27-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll try the right side this time. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing.
He was
tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Quick hitting slant there. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We're good. Hey, check.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
down for a loss on the play.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Lady, what's up?
Throwing is May. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And those Vikings are back within a point. It's 14-13.
I'll tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken just shy of the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Williams in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline and just wasn't able to save the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. 2nd down, it's Howard. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Hunter. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Howard. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get it inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Now Howard on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
For the pylon, he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, L.A. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get into the end zone. So how do you like that? 2 points and now a 2-score advantage as the lead is 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
10 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll run on second down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 26.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Good foot, nasty.
Here's a run. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point drive forthcoming. He's got it. The Vikings will cut it to a 2-point lead. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Howard. To the sideline, and what a tackle, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Rams first down. On the ground, here's Hunter, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
The score, Rams 29, Vikings 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong. defensively. It's second down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, a big third down.
Let's go now. Night, Buffalo 18.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's fourth down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
On the six.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Tag. 76. Dragon 60. Check. 79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. Look at that big guy rumble. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will cut to a 2-point basis. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. The kick is good. And the Rams will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Vikings 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Hey, check on Mo.
From the gun, Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Richardson going to look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 17.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Going for it all. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not.
I ain't gonna lie, Porter. You get more bullshit than any other player I play. Just bullshit. That was a bullshit-ass catch. The nigga was completely covered. They let him catch that bullshit-ass catch.
One-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where
Straight bullshit, bro. This shit should have been over.
This was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Okay, break. Come on, set.
On 1st down, it's Hunter. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Is good. Makes the score Rams 43, Vikings 34.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Nike.
They'll run here. And not much there. Good defense. Out to no gain. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. But the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
It's now 3rd and 2.